Hello, everyone. It's Radley, and it's time for this week's Ask Rad. I hope you guys had a good week last week. I wanted to tell you a little story before we get started, just to give people a little bit more time to tune in. So, my life, the way my life is that I never know what day it is. I never know what day it is. I kind of am clued into Thursdays because of Magical Things, my radio show. But I work from home. I'm self-employed. My husband's in retail. So what's a weekend? We don't know. People are always saying, have a nice weekend. It's like, what's that? But this morning I got up and I'm like, I'm trying to think, okay, what day is it? What day is it? And I remembered it was like, oh, it's Sunday. And I was like, oh, it's Ask Rad. And I just wanted to thank you guys for that, because that is such a blessing to me that I get up in the morning on a Sunday and feel joy and excitement because we're going to spend time together. And that means a lot to me. And so I just wanted to thank you guys for bringing that experience into my life, that I can get up on Sunday mornings and go, right? So this morning, my dear friend Colette Barron Reed called me just out of the blue. And so she and I, we were talking and laughing and being silly the way we always are. And one of the things that we wound up talking about were fairies. And so I thought, you know what? Okay, so we'll take that as our message, that this week we're going to do fairy messages of the week. And we're going to use fairy tarot cards. So here we go. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome. We're just starting our messages of the week, and we're using fairy tarot cards. 2 and 1. And okay. Oh, okay. Well, this makes sense. I like it when the message is like, makes sense. So the first card that we have is 3 of Spring. 3 of Spring from Fairy Tarot Cards. Here you go, Facebook. Here you go, Instagrammers. And this is a card that talks about where we have had some success. Things have gone well for us. And now it's time to plan for the future. It's time to stop what we're doing and really think it through and go, what should I do next? What would be the right thing for me to do next? And so it's about making plans. It's about being patient. And making sure that you've thought things through, because more good things are coming. More good things are coming your way. And so it's important to plan for that. Now, to further that message, and this is Monday, Tuesday, okay? So Monday, Tuesday, really reviewing where you've been, where you're going, and making some long-term plans. So to further this message, Wednesday, Thursday, we have Prince of Autumn. Now, this is the equivalent of Knight of Earth in Angel Tarot cards for you Angel Tarot card people. And this is a card about cautious planning for taking our next steps. So Monday, Tuesday, we kind of have this sense, I really need to do some planning. And Wednesday, Thursday, you're following through on that advice that the fairies gave you. And this is really great, because I love that we chose Fairy Tarot cards. Hi, Melissa. Because what that means is that this is so much about manifesting, and this reading is so much about manifesting. Now, Monday, Tuesday, patience, patience, patience. Wednesday, Thursday, be cautious, move slowly, make sure you've thought things through. Weekend, speedy, speedy, speedy. So this is Prince of Winter. It's the fastest moving card in tarot. I always say that. So it feels like to me that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you did your planning. You really thought things through. And by the time you got to the weekend, you were absolutely ready to go. You started taking action. This actually reminds me a little bit of what I was telling you guys in last week's Ask Rad, that When I came back from the big meeting of the 40 of the Hay House authors in New York last week, one of the things that they told us was, this is not, the stuff that we're teaching you is not to be implemented next week or to be implemented next month. It's to be implemented tomorrow. And I took them on their word on that. I mean, I literally came home, I let myself sleep overnight, and then I was on the phone with everybody that I needed to be on the phone with in order to get things moving. And so for those of you who are just joining us, we are doing we're using fairy cards because of a little conversation I had with Colette. And so Monday, Tuesday, planning, looking to the future, knowing that good things are coming. Wednesday, Thursday, being cautious, more planning, making sure you know what you're doing. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, hit the ground running, get things going, start implementing things, doing whatever you need to do in order to facilitate the plans that you made throughout the week. And again, this is the very readings for May 28th through June 3rd. If you missed any part of those this reading, it will be posted on Facebook and on YouTube, and one day on Instagram, where you can, when we get done, you can start it at the beginning and get all the rest of the way caught up. Okay. So, So we're going to start doing readings now. We're going to go back and forth between Facebook and Instagram. So keep in mind, I always like to tell you guys that it's really important that you realize that the universe is a big and powerful and amazing place, and that a reading can be for you and for somebody else. Sorry, Instagrammers, you got stuck, so I have to fix it. Thank you, Eclipse. I appreciate that. And so if someone has the same question as you, or even if just the reading sounds to you like a message for you, embrace that, accept it, and understand that, yes, a reading can be from more than one person at a time. All right? Okay, so let's see. We are going to get started. Let's see. Hi, Red. Will I become a Hay House author? Well, first of all, let me tell you about a little book called How to Be Your Own Genie, which is, in essence, sort of the story of the principles that I brought into my life in order to create my dream, which, by the way, I am still humbled by. Whenever I walk into a group of Hay House rock stars, I always feel like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm here. And so I get it. I totally understand what you're saying. So how do we want to do this? Let's go to Archangel Power Tarot cards, okay? Archangel Power Tarot cards. Sandra. Okay. Well, it looks real good for you. I mean, it's Page of Gabriel. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenges, opportunities for excitement and adventure. So this is a card of, I'm going to hide your comment. There. Okay. So Sandra, this is a card that really does talk about following your passions and having your dreams come true. It's the initial aspect of that. So don't necessarily expect that you will have something published tomorrow. But this does look good for your question. The other thing that I would tell you, and I tell people this a good bit, while I adore Hay House and I am so thrilled that I'm published by them and wouldn't want to ever be published by anybody else, there are other people who publish metaphysical, spiritual, health, all of those kinds of books. And so I guess what I'm just saying is don't necessarily limit your dream to a very specific, narrow solution. That's something I do talk about also in How to Be Your Own Genie. Give the universe wide latitude. If you want to be published and have the opportunity to make people's lives better and to be in the light, in the end, it doesn't necessarily matter whose emblem is down here on the bottom of the book. It just matters that you are out there making a difference in people's lives, getting to follow your passion, and getting to have what you want. But still, the answer to your question looked very positive. All right. Okay, so moves like Cass says, Cass here, is moving homes the right next step for me? Okay, so I'm going to go, this, again, that's kind of a manifesting, so we'll go back to Fairy Tarot cards to answer this question for Cass. Here we go. Is this a good time? Is the next best move for me to move home? To move homes? You must be Australian or something, because I've only ever heard that statement said in that kind of way by Robert Reeves. So to move home, move house. Actually, I think it is. All right, focus right there. Cast 2 and 1. And here we go. And yeah, and now this is one of the cards that we had from the messages of the week. So, Cass, I think you should really pay serious attention to the messages of the week. If you missed it, it will be available on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and you can go to the beginning. But this was one of the cards from the fairy messages for the week, and that message is very pertinent to you and to your question. Now, this particular card, this was the third card, and this is a card of speedy action. Get busy, get going, do it now. And so I would say, yeah, start planning, figure out what you're going to do, how you're going to go about it, and you really need to get busy, 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 busy. All right? All right, let's see. Facebook. Let's see. Okay, so Siri got all busy on me. So, let's see. Okay. Okay, Melissa. Hi, Melissa. How you doing? Do the fairies have advice for me concerning my Reiki workshops? Well, let's ask them. And actually, I have my mug with Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. So we have fairies even on our mugs today. It's really a fairy day. All right. So back to Fairy Tarot cards. And here we go. Let's see. Okay. Well, get a mentor. So this is the Hermit, all right? So keep in mind that a lot of people think the Hermit is alone, and that is one of the possible readings for the Hermit card, is that we are not lonely, but we are enjoying our solitude. But this card also, here, I'm going to show it to Instagrammers, and then I'm going to show it to Facebook. I wanted to make a change. The Hermit is usually male, but we've got this grand old dame, wise woman playing Hermit in Fairy Tarot cards. And I'm going to just hide this. And so she's holding a lantern. And what people don't always understand is that the Hermit is actually at the top of a mountain and holding up the light so that the people who are climbing up the mountain can find her and understand that she is a mentor. So the Hermit is be a mentor or find a mentor. So I would suggest that it feels more to me like finding a mentor who can help you with your workshops, help you to understand how to market them, how to put them together, what things to do yourself and what things to make sure that someone else is doing for you, who your demographics are. Hey, Susan Dentino, hey, House Arthur, and my darling friend of mine. So that's what I would suggest. That's what the fairies are suggesting, I guess I should say, for you, is get someone to help you understand the best way to go about creating your workshops and make them successful. All right. Okay, where are we? Okay, back over to Instagram. Let's see. Okay. Love to shoes. Well, I'm going to answer that question, right? Is love coming my way? Thanks, Rad. All right, shoes. Let's see. I'm going to go to Guardian Angel Tarot cards for that one. Guardian Angel Tarot cards. And okay. All right. So this is the card. It's Inner Strength. Okay. Inner Strength. So Inner Strength is a card that is about the courage and the strength that we have within ourselves. However, it is also a card that talks about the need to be strong through kindness. And so what I would suggest for you is that with this card, it's that you need to make sure that you are strong and any coming partners are kind. So because this card is coming up, this kind of gives me the feeling that maybe that's not been the case in the past. Maybe you've not been strong in the relationship, and maybe the people that have been you've been in relationships with have not been kind. And so it's time to flip that arrangement, Now, for the card to be giving you that kind of advice, that indicates to me that love is coming, because otherwise, what purpose is the advice, right? It's useless. And so this is card number 11. So that feels to me like November. So, and at the rate that this year is flying by, I was just talking to my friends in Europe that it's like, oh my gosh, it's like it's already June, right? It's madness. So we're going to be in November before we even know what happened. So when cards like this show up, also though, one of the things that I like to tell people is, what have you got planned? All right. What do you need to get done before romance shows up? Because the thing about romance is that when it hits, almost everything else is just out the window, right? It's just, I don't know. That's the way it is with me. It's like when I'm falling in love, it's like, oh, nothing else matters. Just that tall, pretty blonde with green eyes. That's all that matters. And so I would really suggest that you consider November that, okay, stay in that positive space. If this is going to happen, it's going to happen in November. And in the meantime, I'm going to get everything done that I need to get done so that I have freedom, free space, free time, free energy to really focus on a new relationship coming into my life at the holidays, for no less. Right? Right. Okay. So all right, so let's grab that one. Hi, Sophie. How are you doing? So, so first of all, let's get you some guardian angel names. Okay, so you didn't give me names of your children or anything like that, and that's okay. You don't have to. But in your mind, so we're going to do eldest child first, and then younger child second. Now, it's only fair. They birthed that way, right? So oldest child first. So guardian angel names for first child, Daniel and Jeremiah. So very old school names for the first child. Daniel and Jeremiah. Oh, you gave me their names. Where are they? Gabriel and Loic. I like their names. So for Gabriel, Daniel, and Jeremiah. So like I was saying, very old school names. And then for Loic, Violet, and Bella. So here's the thing, Sophie, because I'm getting this sense that for your second child, for Loic, that what we've got is a very intuitive child. And they may both be intuitive, but I'm just getting for Loic that because of the guardian angels and it's violet, and that violet chakra, that sense of a very intuitive child, very aware of the world in a way that may or may not be obvious to people other than their mom or dad, right? So Daniel, little ball of fire. Gabriel, little ball of fire. And because of that, now for both of these children, there is an archangel named Metatron. You may know this if you work with angels. I would definitely be asking Metatron to work with your kids. That being the case, just because Metatron is the archangel for very sensitive beings, in particular children. So that's what I would suggest for that. So Metatron. I would also work with their guardian angels. You need your guardian angel names too. So Charlotte, Penelope, and she says Penny is fine. You can call her Penny if you want or not. And you've also got a third named Andrew. You brought a third guardian angel in because of the needs of being the mother to two children that are autistic. And that makes sense. So he's kind of like got your back all the time while you work with your kids. So now you've got this triangle. In fact, let me show it to you. You have this triangle. Okay, and I know my handwriting is horrible. You don't don't judge. Okay, so you've got this triangle. So you've got your guardian angels' names. You've got your kids' guardian angels' names. You've got Metatron here in the center. So you've got this opportunity to have your guardian angels work with your kids' guardian angels, depending on which child might be having more challenges at that particular moment. And you've also got Metatron to be there to help to protect them. Okay, so I like how that turned out. That's kind of cool. All right. So, okay, bye, Sophie. Okay, so back over here. Franklin, Caroline, hi, Rad. Can I have a message, please? Just what I need to know right now. Okay, so what have I not worked with? Oh my goodness, I've not worked with an angel tarot cards. So we'll go there for you. Okay. Well, so Five of Earth. Okay, so Five of Earth is a card where our concerns about lack and what we do not have are being manifested by our undying attention upon them. And so it's really important that you get control of your thoughts when Five of Earth shows up. So because you know me, I have to change things up. So this particular card, what you'll see is that the clouds it's been kind of cloudy, it's been kind of dark over on this side, but the sun is starting to come out. And that is symbolism in my little world about the fact that the sun will come out. I'm not going to sing. and I apologize that you now have that song stuck in your head for the rest of the day. I'm sorry. But the sun will come out, and that sun coming out is symbolic of your thoughts moving to a more positive place. So you really need to get control of that. If you need help getting control of that, check this out, How to Be Your Own Genie. Lots and lots of information in there on how to do that. So do that, okay? All right, so I wanted to pause for just a second because I wanted to make sure that for anybody who is in Europe, or even if you're not, on Wednesday, I will be getting on a plane. And I will be going to Stuttgart, Germany for the 12th annual Angle Congress. I'm very excited about it. Some dear friends of mine are going to be there, including Kyle Gray and Colette Barron-Reed, and Isabella von Valois and Diana Cooper. I mean, there's some really awesome people coming. And so if you're available, it's June 2nd and 3rd, I think, or 1st and 2nd, no, 2nd and 3rd, June 2nd and 3rd in Stuttgart. And Raga, who is run by the amazing Greta Lipp, throws incredible events that are just life-changing. You'll make friends that will be your friends forever and ever. And I highly recommend it if you are available to do it. Then towards the end of this month, I will be at the 4th annual Angel World Summit, again with Kyle Gray and Diana Cooper, and a new lass from Scotland named Callista, who is joining us for the first time. That's happening in Bristol, England. So I'm super excited about that. Both of these events can be found on my Facebook page, facebook.com/RadleyValentine, and on my website, radleyvalentine.com, and with links that will get you to these events. So check them out. I'm going to be flying to Europe and then home and then back to Europe and then home. Somebody invent a teleportation device, please. Because, all of you people who want me to go all over the world, I'll do it if you'll get me a teleportation device. I will. Okay. All right, so let's see. Where was I? I was over here, so now it's over here. Let's see. Adrian. Hi, Adrian. Hello from down under. I appreciate you being awake at this hour of the day in Australia for this, so thank you for that. So angel names. Wow. Okay. So the first name I'm getting is Christiane, like Christiane Northrup, if you know her, who, by the way, she's super lovely and I'm crazy about her. Christiane for the first name, and then the second name is Thomas. So Christiane and Thomas. A new work opportunity. We haven't played with animal tarot cards yet, so let's go there. A new work opportunity coming up soon. Okay. Oh, definitely. For sure. I'm going to hide the thing here, Adrian. So yeah, I mean, look, it's the star. The star is a really, really awesome card. It's the cards that come before the star in tarot can be a little challenging. It's a challenging time, but the star is when it's like make a wish, because good things come when the star card shows up. So yeah, it looks really, really good for that. Okay. All right. So back to hi from Mexico. Hi, Rad. Hi from US. Okay. I think we're stuck. Are we stuck? Okay. Let's see. Oranges County. Okay. Pool Hall Diva. Please, some guidance on my love life and angel names. Most appreciated. So angel names Serenity. That came right through. And Elizabeth. So your angels are loud. They just came right through. Serenity and Elizabeth, love life guidance. Oh, well, let's just make sure we hit every deck. Okay, so angel answer oracle cards. Angel answer oracle cards. Okay. You're welcome, Adrian. Okay. So ask for help from others. Now, this is an interesting card for your love life. So this could be this could be read different ways. So if you're in a relationship and that relationship is challenged, and that's why you're asking for advice about your love life, then I'd start talking to my friends and ask them for their advice, their thoughts, what kinds of things they've done when they've had challenges that were the equivalent, preferably somebody that is the vault. Okay, the vault. I have, my friends are vaults because bye-bye. So you need friends who are the vault of any information that you share with them. And so that's why, so talk to those people, especially if you're in a relationship that is challenged, and be nice if they know your partner fairly well. If you are not in a relationship, if you are wanting to be in a relationship, and that's why you're asking about love life, ask your friends for help. Because this would indicate that you're going to meet somebody through a friend, which frankly is just about the best way I can think of to meet somebody, because your friends know you and they're not going to introduce you to a jerk. And so that's awesome. And be honest with your friends. If ask them, "Hey Joni, how you doing, honey?" Ask them if there's something you should change. If they've seen you repeat things in relationships over and over that maybe you're not aware of and that you kind of need to heal and release, and so that you can pull in the right person and not have to continue to have the same experiences that you don't want to have anymore. Okay? Okay. Thank you, Ava. That's very sweet. Okay, so back to Facebook. Diane, do I hire a coach? Well, I don't know what kind of coach you're wanting to hire. I mean, well, I'm sure that it's like a life coach or something like that, I would think. And if it is, I highly, highly, highly recommend Nancy Levin. She is a Hay House author, and she is known for being a coach, especially with women. And she is an absolutely lovely, brilliant, genius person. And hi, Lori, and somebody that I love very much. So if you are going to hire a coach, then I would definitely take a look at Nancy Levin. It's Levin. And so let's get an answer to that question. How do I want to go with this? Let's go back to Angel Tarot cards. Angel Tarot cards for Diane. I'm looking forward to seeing you too, Celebrina. Yes, do. Okay, this is Ace of Earth. This is a wonderful opportunity that presents itself, an opportunity that will lead to financial gains and abundance. This is a great, this is a big, big yes. One of the things that I just have learned at the Hay House Mastermind event that I was at, not this past week, but the week before, is that I'm doing way too much myself. And so Sherry and I are in the process of hiring other people to help out with magical things. And every single person, this was a room full of rock stars, okay, for rock star psychics. And so every person I met has been successful, was said the same thing: take the leap of faith, hire. And so that's what we're going to do. And so I would suggest you do the same thing, that you hire someone to help you in order so that your business can be a success, as my financial planner says. And it's cliche, I know. It takes money to make money. All right. Okay. So where are we? We're on Instagram. Let's see. So Cindy is saying, hi, Rhett, is there any messages concerning me and Rex? I'm feeling stuck in love. Please, I need answers. Okay. Well, let's try to get you some, sweetheart. Where do I want to go? I want to go to, I have this feeling like you need to be more empowered in the relationship. So we're going to go to Archangel Power Tarot cards. Sometimes when I get questions like that, the first thing I do is I grab Guardian Angel Tarot cards, because one of the things that I like about this deck is that it can give us incredibly kind and thoughtful answers to challenging questions. But I as soon as I reached for it, my hand went, no, over here. And so, no. Instagram keeps getting stuck. So we're going to go with this. And because of this means that this is an issue for you of lack of confidence or lack of empowerment in your own relationship. And so that's where we're going to go. I guarantee you. So let's just see what we get here for you. Here, I'm grabbing this one. Where did it go? Well, I thought I was grabbing it. I feel called to answer that one, so I'm just going to pin it. All right, so back to your love life. Okay. Love life seems to have been a really big theme this week. See, here we go. I told you. So 6 of Ariel. And so look at what we have. Sometimes it's not about the words. Don't even look at the words, okay? What have we got? We've got beautiful Archangel Ariel, and she is, well, here, let me see if I can get it. She has apples hanging from a tree. I'm sorry, it's not very, that's a little bit better lighting, but it's perfectly balanced, The give, the take, perfectly balanced. And for this relationship to be what you want it to be, that is how this relationship has to be, perfectly balanced. Now, we've got some apples laying on the ground. We could spend our time going after those, but why? So for me, that is symbolic of letting go of the past and focusing only on the present and bringing balance into this relationship in a significant way. And then it will start to work better for you. So there you go. All right. So Mariella, hi, I just saw you. I don't know. My eyes went to it and I heard take that question. So that's what I do. So regarding our love life, where do I want to go? I'm going to go back to Angel Answer Oracle cards for this. I'm looking forward to seeing you too, Angela. It's going to be a blast. Okay. So the card is, it's up to you. Okay. And, it's like, I consider this to be a very positive card. And yet so often when I pull this card for somebody, they're like, but it really is up to you. So you didn't mention if you're in a relationship or not in a relationship. So I always answer the question both ways. People, please listen, because if this is one of your questions, this might be of assistance to you as well. So it's up to you. So let's start with you're not in a relationship and you want to be one. So one of the things that I always ask people is, are you out there? What are you doing? Are you out there where people can find you? Because if you're not out there, if you're not like doing internet dating or or dating groups or something like that, if you're not actively pursuing a relationship, then unless you've really got a crush on the Federal Express guy, the right person is not going to just ring your doorbell. All right. So you have to be out there. That can be one of the answers. It's up to you. I am a happy consumer of online dating sites. Lee and I met on Match.com, and I was only on there for 8 days. That was it, and I met Lee. And now we've been married. We're married, and we've been together for 10 and a half years. So, and my baby brother found his husband also on Match.com. In fact, that's why I got on Match.com, because Schaefer found Ben. So that what I just want you to know is if you have tried that and it has not worked for you, I get that. Then what I would suggest is get off, give it a breather until you get optimistic about it again. Because what people do is they get all down on it. All they're feeling is negative energy about the whatever website they're on, and that is not a place where we manifest what we want to manifest. Also in Genie, there's a whole chapter called Genie Love about relationships, making them healthy, but also helping us to find relationships. If you are in a relationship and there are challenges, I got bad news for you, girl. It's all up to you. So you have to decide what you want to do with that particular piece of information, if that's the case. I feel like you're not in a relationship, and that's really what you're asking about. That's my sense. So there you go. Okay. All right. So everyone, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks so much. Now, I will be traveling next week, and so I don't want you to miss your angel messages for the week. So I will be recording angel messages for the week that I can post. I won't be able to do that on Instagram. You'll have to, Instagrammers, go to YouTube or Facebook to find the messages next week, because I won't be able to do the Instagram thing. But I don't want you to miss your angel messages for the week. So I will be pre-recording them, so you definitely will have them. And I guess I'll have to do 2 weeks because I'll be gone 2 weeks. Well, that's no big deal, right? Let's do it. All right. I love you guys. Thank you again for being my joy and my happy summer Sunday gang. So anyway, have a fantastic week. It sounds like a good week. If you missed the fairy messages of the week, I'm about to post this, and you'll be able to go back and start at the beginning and get them. Love you all. And remember, life is magic. It is.